now or should I go back?
Are you the same one that talked last time?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. I just want to make sure we had the right name. Yeah, you're in the right spot.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2018 NCAA Division II Women's Volleyball Championship Regional here in Bellingham, Washington. Tonight's second semifinal match features the Western Washington University Vikings versus the Cal Poly Pomona Broncos. Fans, at this time, please welcome to the mic from Cal Poly Pomona, Desi Martin, and from Western Washington University, Abby Phelps, to present you with our game environmental statement.
Hello and welcome to today's match between the Western Washington Vikings and the Cal Poly Pomona Broncos. We see this volleyball court as an extension of our classroom environment where we learn dignity and respect for others.
Today we ask for your enthusiastic support for your team. We also ask that you support the student athletes from both institutes by honoring our request to treat all fans, officials, coaches, and student athletes with respect. Thank you.
Now let's meet the lineups for this evening's contest. First, we will introduce the Cal Poly Pomona Broncos. Wearing number 3, Caitlin Powell. Number 6, Sarah Clausen. Number 7, Kara Griffiths. Number 9, Amanda Jaramillo. Number 10, Chloe Fields Owens. Number 12, Kayla Vismanos. Number 15, Jordan Hilst. Number 16, Savannah Minard. Here are the starters for Cal Poly Pomona. A senior libero wearing number 1, Alex Boyer. Senior outside hitter number 4, Jenna Goldsberry. Senior opposite hitter number 5, Desi Martin. Senior middle blocker number 8, Kristen Hamlin. Freshman setter number 11, Kira Zimmerman. Senior outside hitter number 13, Andrea Bosnick. Sophomore middle blocker number 18, Allie Wilder. Cal Poly Pomona is coached by Rosie Wigrich. Rosie is assisted by Tracy Dahl, Maria Dennis, and Tan Gwen. Now the lineup for the Western Washington University Vikings. Number 12, Chloe Biscup. Number 17, Tess Biscup. Number 7, Jocelyn Beaupre. Number 13, Olivier Fairchild. Number 22, Gabby Gunterman. Number 10, Taylor Lyle. Number 20, Janae Payne. Here are the starters for Western Washington University. Senior setter, number 1, Brett Bozo. Senior middle blocker, number 8, Michaela Hall. Junior middle blocker, number 11, Kaylee Harper. Senior outside hitter, number 5, Abby Phelps. Senior libero, number 15, Aubrey Stevens. And a junior defensive specialist, number 21, May Thung. The Vikings are coached by Diane Flick-Williams. Diane is assisted by James Suh, Bryce Larson, and Brad Saindon.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Day 2 of the 2018 Division II Women's Volleyball Championship West Regional Tournament held here on the campus of Western Washington University at Weeku Court. My name is Sean Church, providing play-by-play for this matchup. This is the second match of the day so far, and the winner of this match will move on to the regional championship match tomorrow at 7 p.m. at this court. The number 1 ranked Western Washington University in the region will take on the 4th ranked Cal Poly Pomona Broncos. Winner of this match will take on the #1 team in the nation, Cal State San Bernardino, who won the match before this in 4 sets over Central Washington University. Should be a good one here. Cal Poly Pomona winning an incredible match yesterday against Azusa Pacific in 5 sets, winning the 5th set 18-16. Before that, they won the 4th set 30-28. An incredible match held yesterday here on Ricoh Court. Mei Thung serves first for the Vikings. Goldsberry and Harper gets the kill. Actually, Harper gets the block. So it is 1-0 Vikings early. Mei Thung with a good serve again. That one is put away by Allie Wilder, the sophomore from Calabasas High School in Calabasas, California. So the Broncos tied this thing at 1. Bozel over to Phelps. That one dug out by the Broncos. Another block by Harper. So 2-1 Vikings with the lead here early as Harper comes out. Taylor Lyle in, Michaela Hall also in, and the libero Stevens is out. And great timing by Michaela Hall. Michaela Hall with the put away. First team all GNAC selection. Vikings up 3-1. Taylor Lyle, another senior on the team. Serving it, and Bozel with the block. Hamlin, and she's going to get the placement kill. Hamlin, 32 kills in yesterday's match against Azusa Pacific. You see on this replay, good placement by Hamlin. She's amongst first team selection to the CCAA in their league. And Chloe Fields-Owens, the sophomore, comes in. She's going to serve. Stevens back in the game now. Bozel over to Phelps. And good dig by Fields-Owens, and Bollier, the libero of the year in the CCAA, just has to tap it over. Bozel over the Hall, and she places it there, and she finds the blue. Point Vikings. Vikings up 4-2. Nice placement by the senior. Another first team selection on the court. Vikings. Kaylee Harper, Michaela Hall, Brett Bozel, all first team. Abby Phelps, first team as well. And a great block by Michaela Hall. And the Vikings are up 5-2 here. It's Brett Bozel's going to serve. Bozel, the senior. Setter for the Vikings. And Hamlin on the placement. Stevens right there. And Allison Davenport, who's in the game now, she gets the kill. And the Vikings are on top early, 6-2. You can see on this replay, Davenport hit it in between Bollier and Bosnick. And Bozel's going to serve again. Brett Bozel, the senior from Brewster High School, Brewster, Washington, right-handed serve. No rotation. Bosnick right there. Zerman, and on the Hamlin attack, good dig by Bozel. And Hamlin just has to set it over. Good placement by Hamlin. Bozel over to Hall, and Hall puts it away. Michaela Hall with the kill, and the Vikings force Cal Poly Pomona to call a timeout. We're going to move to a break here in the final match of day 2 at this West Regional Tournament. Vikings up 7-2 early. We'll be right back.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us.
And welcome back to Weeku Court on the campus of Western Washington University. The host team, the number 2 ranked Vikings, number 2 in the nation, number 1 in the region. They lead Cal Poly Pomona early, 7-2. And Brett Bolzel is going to serve again for the Vikings. And Hamlin gets her first kill of the night. Actually, her second kill of the night, but her first power kill. The first kill she had was a placement. She puts it away. Cal Poly Pomona now trails 7-3 as Goldsberry is going to serve Stevens. Bolzel, good one-handed set, and that one is dug out by Ballier. And Bosnick on the attack puts it away. So, point Broncos, and Goldsberry is going to serve again. Goldsberry, the right-handed serve. Stevens right there. Hits it. Bolzel, good save, and Phelps just has to tap it over. Hamlin. Zimmerman back to Hamlin. And off of Bolzel's chest. Over the Stevens, over the thumb. She just has to tap it over. Fields Owens. Zimmerman cross court to Balsnick. A good dig by Stevens, but that one's going out of bounds. So 3 straight points out of the timeout for Cal Poly Pomona. And they only trailed by 2. Goldsberry with the serve. Stevens, Bolzel over to Phelps, and that's a good dig by Ballier, but that one goes out of bounds, so Phelps with the kill. Phelps. The GNAC Player of the Year. First team selection. Gabby Gunnerman is in the game now for Mei Thung. And Phelps with her first kill of the match. 14 kills last night for Phelps. And Phelps gets an ace. 9-5 Vikings with 2 straight points after 3 straight points by Cal Poly Pomona. And Abby Phelps is going to serve again. Phelps, the all-time leader in kills for Western Washington University and the GNAC with the dig right there. Bolzel behind her back to Davenport. Davenport hits it into the net. So point Broncos. Cal Poly Pomona facing Western in this semifinal matchup. Winner plays Cal State San Bernardino, and Paul with another kill as Goldsberry is unable to handle that attack as Harper replaces Hall. Vikings up 10-6. See on this replay here, great timing by the senior. Martin off the top of her hand, and Stevens is going to serve for the Vikings. Zimmerman behind her back to Martin, and she puts it away. Desi Martin, the CCAA honorable mention with the kill, the senior from San Diego. And she now has 1 kill to her credit as Fields Owens is out of the game now. Zimmerman is going to serve. Back in the game, we got Wilder for Cal Poly Pomona. Davenport on the attack, and Ballier right there, but it goes off her hands and out of bounds. The point Vikings. Vikings up 11-7. Vikings won last night in straight sets against Cal State East Bay. Last match of the night. Great timing by Harper on that play. Zimmerman sets it over to Wilder. A great block again by, looks like that was Kaylee Harper again. Kaylee Harper up 12-7. Harper with an incredible match yesterday, 14 kills. More impressive, her .605 hitting percentage throughout the entire match. Wilder on the approach, deflected by Harper. Gunnerman right there. And that one's dug out by Ballier. Tapped over by Bolzel. And she gets the point, 13-7, Vikings up. And Allison Davenport's going to serve for the Vikings. Davenport, the sophomore from Auburn Mountain View High School in Auburn Mountain View. Sister plays for GNAC rival Alaska Anchorage. Gutterman, Bozel over the Harper, and she pushed it too wide. So point Cal Poly Pomona. Vikings up 13-8. You can see on that play, you know where she was going. Just pushed it too wide. And Andrea Bosnick, first team All-CCA with the serve. Bozel over to Gutterman, the redshirt freshman. That one's dug out by Bosnick. Zerman over to Goldsberry, dug out by Phelps. Bozel over to Harper, deflected, and a great dig by Bosnick. And on the attack, and Wilder, Allie Wilder, the sophomore, is going to get credited with the kill. Going to say that Gabby Gutterman deflect that ball that went out of bounds to point Cal Poly Pomona. 2 straight points for the Broncos. We're here in the first set. 13-9 Vikings with the lead. Great serve for the Broncos. Harper hits it into the net. Gutterman blocked by Martin, even though that looked like it was potentially going out of bounds. Good hustle by Stevens and Gutterman. Better be safe than sorry, and Martin with the block. Vikings up by 3. Bosnick, the senior from Taft Charter High School. Woodland Hills with the serve, and Harper hits it wide. 4 straight points by Cal Poly Pomona, and Diane Flick-Williams wants a timeout. We're going to go to break here in the second semifinal match of day 2 at this West Regional Tournament. Vikings lead the Broncos 13-11. We'll be right back.
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
And welcome back to WeQ Court for the 2018 Division II Women's Volleyball Championship West Regional Tournament. Second match of the day, of day 2. Both semifinal matches. First match won by Cal State San Bernardino in 4 sets. They defeated the Wildcats. They're going to play tomorrow at 7 p.m. They're going to play the winner of this match between Cal Poly Pomona and Western Washington University. We're here in the first set. Vikings up 13-11 as Phelps on the attack. Goldsberry gets the kill. Cal Poly Pomona on a 5-0 run so far. You can see on this replay, great net view we have here at WeQ Court. As Bosnick's going to serve, no rotation on that serve. Over to Harper, and Harper puts it away. First team all GNAC, Kaylee Harper. Amongst the company of Michaela Hall, Brett Bozel, and Abby Phelps. Honorable mention being Aubrey Stevens. She gets the kill, 14-12 Vikings with the lead. Goldsberry hits it long. 15-12 Vikings, 2 straight points. The Vikings trying to add to their winning streak. A great dig by Davenport on that play. Bollier. Zerman over the Martin. Another great dig by Davenport. Harper puts it. And she puts it away. Great hustle by the Vikings on that rally. Davenport with 2 great digs that look destined to hit the blue. The Vikings with their 3rd straight point as Thung is going to serve. Zerman over the Goldsberry, taps it over. Phelps, Bozel over the Harper, and that one is blocked by Martin. Great timing by the senior. She's replaced by Hamlin. And actually, that looks like it was maybe Goldsberry. Both at the net. Ballier with the serve. Phelps. Bozel cross court to Phelps. Deflected off Hamlin. Ballier, Zimmerman over to Wilder, and a great dig by Thung. Bozel over the Phelps, and that's a great dig by Balsnick. And she just has to bump it over. Right there, Davenport. Bozel over the Harper, and another great dig by Balsnick. Zimmerman over the Wilder, deflected by the Vikings. Dug out by Davenport. Bozel to Phelps. That's dug out again by Balsnick, and Ballier just has to tap it over. Davenport. Bozel over to Phelps, blocked by the Broncos. Bozel to Phelps again, deflected, and another dig by the Broncos. Ballier over the Wilder, and they put it away. 2 straight points by Cal Poly Pomona. Fantastic rally by both teams here. But Allie Wilder with her 3rd kill of the match. Broncos trail by 2. Bozel, great save on that play. Phelps pushes it into the back corner. Great job by Abby Phelps, finding the back corner on the push. Great placement by the senior, the all-time GNAC leader in kills. Taylor Lyle in the game now, as well as Michaela Hall, to replace Kaylee Harper and Aubrey Stevens. As Balsnick. Bosnick cleaning the spot on the court. Taylor Lyle, the senior, Seaholm High School, just down the road literally here in Bellingham, Washington. Davenport with the kill, actually with the dig. But Hamlin with 32 kills in last night's victory over Azusa Pacific, she gets accredited with another kill. You can see here, great power by the senior, and even though Davenport was right there to dig it out, too much power by the first team All-CCAA selection. As Chloe Fields Owens comes in the game now. Right-handed serve. And that one's in there. Chloe Fields Owens with the ace. The Broncos now trail the Vikings by 1. You can see definitely hit the line. Great call by the officials here. Fields Owens is going to serve. She replaced Wilder. Bozel cross court to Phelps. Blocked. That one by Zimmerman over the Hamlin. Good placement, but Phelps right there to clean up the mess. And she's on the approach, and she puts it away. Bosnick on the dig, but Phelps with the kill. Phelps, 3 kills on the match. Vikings now up by 2, 18-16. And Brett Bozel is going to serve. One of 5 seniors on the team for the Vikings. Ballier, Zimmerman, cross court to Hamlin, and that one is blocked. Looks like it was blocked by Michaela Hall or Allison Davenport. Looked like it was Davenport, but nonetheless, they both were at the net. Great defensive stand by the Vikings. Vikings up by 3. Bozel with the serve. Bosnick, Zimmerman behind her back to Goldsberry. Another block, and Phelps, good reaction, as Bozel just has to play it safe and tap it over. Hamlin brings her body into the out of bounds, but squares up and puts it away. Great job by the senior, first team All-CCAA selection, finding the spot on the court with no white jerseys. Goldsberry with the serve. Michaela Hall and Fields Owens, great dig by the sophomore. Bosnick dug out by Stevens. Bozel over to Phelps, great placement. Good reaction by Hamlin. That one's topped out over by Bosnick. Hall, and great placement by the senior. Hall having a great game so far, leading both teams. 5 kills. Gabby Gutterman in the game now. She replaced May Thung, and Abby Phelps is going to serve. GNAC Player of the Year. Right-handed serve, just gets it over the net. Good serve by the senior. Zimmerman over to Hamlin, and that one is in there. Kristen Hamlin now with her 5th kill. Fantastic match last night as she serves. 32 kills for the senior. Right-handed serve. Gutterman wisely hits it. Out of system play over the Phelps. Goldsberry. Zimmerman over the Bosnick, and that one is in there. Cal Poly Pomona matching the Vikings. Point for point, they trail by 1. Cal Poly Pomona, 4th ranked team in the region, looking to knock off the 1st ranked team in the nation. And a great dig by Phelps on the putback by Martin. Gutterman, and she hits it long. 20-20. We're all tied up here in this first set. And it would be great for Cal Poly Pomona to steal this first set. They've been behind all set long. Stevens, Bulzel over the Phelps. Martin with the block back, and Gutterman just has to tap it over. Cross court to Bosnick, and she hits it. Goes over to Stevens. Bulzel over the hall, and that one is put away. Clutch kill by Michaela Hall, who comes out of the game for Kaylee Harper, and the Vikings are up 21-20. Good reaction by Bosnick on that play, but Hall gets the kill. She has 6 kills to lead the Vikings. Stevens with the serve, Bosnick right there. Zimmerman cross-court to Bosnick for the give and go, and that deflects off. Davenport goes out of bounds, so point Cal Poly Pomona, and we are tied here at 21. Wilder replaces Fields Owens. As you can see on this replay, deflects and goes out of bounds. And Zimmerman, freshman of the year in the CCAA conference. Harper puts it away on the assist by Brett Bulzel. Vikings again on top, 22-21. Allison Davenport gonna serve for the Vikings, the sophomore. Right-handed serve. Goldsberry, Zimmerman over the Bosnick, pushes it over. Davenport right there. Bulzel over the Gutterman, deflects, and good dig by Bollier. Zimmerman over to Bosnick, another block by, looked like that was Kaylee Harper or Brett Bulzel, either one. Vikings get the point, 23-21, and Cal Poly Pomona calls a timeout. Looks like that was Kaylee Harper on the block. We're gonna keep it right here. Vikings, they lead the Broncos 23-21 here in this first set. Winner of this match will go on to play Cal State San Bernardino tomorrow at 7 p.m. as Coach Rosie Wegrich talks to her team. She's in her 27th year, and she just won CCAA Coach of the Year. Great job she's done with this Broncos squad. As you can see, Diane Flick-Williams talking to her squad. Earlier today, we saw Cal State San Bernardino beat Central Washington in 4 sets. Central Washington took the first set, but Cal State took the next 3 to move on to the championship match tomorrow here on Weeku Court. Game time 7 p.m. again. Vikings are trying to put away Cal Poly Pomona here in this first set. They're 2 points away. Cal Poly Pomona trying to string together a few points, trying to steal this first set here as the underdog. Vikings number 2 in the nation, number 1 in the region. Cal Poly Pomona number 4 in the region. And we're getting ready to come out of this timeout. Allison Davenport serves again for the Vikings. Allison Davenport, right-handed serve. Bosnick, Zimmerman over the Wilder, who tries to tap it over, but a good serve by Davenport. The Vikings now 1 point away as the crowd yells 1, meaning 1 point away from taking this first set. And into the game now, we got Kara Griffiths. She replaces Allie Wilder. Griffiths, the junior from Irvine, California, as Davenport serves. Martin deflected off of Gutterman. So point Broncos. Desi Martin with the kill. Great job by Martin. Square up her body. These girls are so good at doing that, having the momentum going out of bounds and taking control. Good placement, but better hustle by Zimmerman. Bollier just has to tap it over. Phelps, Bulzel over to Harper, and that one dug out by Zimmerman, but Harper with the kill, and the Vikings take the first set here in this semifinal matchup, 25-22, as Harper gets her 4th kill of the match so far. So both teams are going to switch benches here. We're going to go to a break. Vikings take the first set over the Broncos here in the second semifinal match of this West Regional Championship Tournament here at Weeku Court on the campus of Western Washington University. We'll be right back.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
And welcome back to Weeku Court on the campus of Western Washington University for this semifinal regional matchup between Cal Poly Pomona and the host Western Washington University. Vikings took the first set over the Broncos 25-22. See on your screen some replays from the first set. We're going to go over some stats here, first starting with Cal Poly Pomona. Leading them in kills, we had Kristen Hamlin with 5, Andrea Bosnick with 4, and Allie Wilder with 3. 14 assists by Kira Zimmerman, 7 digs by Bosnick to go with 5 digs by Alex Ballier, 3 team blocks, and a hitting percentage of 186. For the Vikings, 6 kills by Michaela Hall to lead both teams, 4 kills by Kaylee Harper, 3 kills by Abby Phelps, 13 assists by Brett Bozel, 6 digs by Abby Phelps, 5 digs by Allison Davenport, and 4 digs by Aubrey Stevens. 6 team blocks in one set for the Vikings, and a hitting percentage of 217 as we are getting ready to start this second set. Vikings winning 25-22. Winner of this match will go on to play Cal State San Bernardino tomorrow at 7 p.m. here at Western Washington University. Vikings now the lone representative of the GNET Conference. Cal Poly Pomona looking to make it a possible all-CCAA final. They definitely have some work to do here, trying to go into halftime tied at 1 set apiece. Vikings took the first set. Second set underway in just a moment. Earlier today, Cal State San Bernardino beat Central Washington in 4 sets. All 4 sets very close. But Cal State San Bernardino, #1 team in the nation, they move on to the championship match tomorrow. Alex Ballier, the senior libero of the year, is going to serve. Second team All-CCAA. Bozel behind her, back to Harper, and good dig by Bosnick. Zimmerman over to Hamlin, 50-50 ball, and great timing by Harper. Goldsberry taps it over, and good dive. Good job by Harper, and Allison Davenport just has to bump it over. Bosnick, Zimmerman over to Hamlin, and they're going to get the Vikings for touching the net. So they are going to credit Hamlin with that kill. 6 kills on the night. Bozel over the Phelps. That one's dug out by Ballier. Zimmerman behind her back. And in the game now for Cal Poly is Griffiths. And the Vikings with the point. Kaylee Harper with the kill. 5 kills for Harper. She's out of the game now. Stevens also out. Taylor Lyle, serving specialist, in, as well as Michaela Hall, who has a game-high 6 kills. That just was tied by Kristen Hamlin. Hamlin with 32 kills last night against Azusa Pacific in a 5-set thriller. Phelps taps it over. Good hustle by Zimmerman. Ballier out of system play. Griffiths over there. Bozel, another out-of-system play. And that one is dug out by Ballier on the attack by Phelps. Zimmerman over to Goldsberry. And good hustle by the Vikings, but Goldsberry will get the kill. It is 2-1 Cal Poly Pomona. And Griffiths out of the game now. Fields Owens back in the game for the Broncos. Cal Poly Pomona serving. Fields Owens, the sophomore from Carson High School, Carson, California. Good serve by the sophomore. Good hustle as Hall just has to bump it over. Hamlin and a block by Phelps. Good defensive play by the senior. And Hamlin hits it wide. Great job by the Vikings to force another attack by the Broncos. And you can see on this play, Hamlin hits it too wide. Great kick save by Diane Flick-Williams. Bozel, Ballier, Zimmerman behind her back to Goldsberry, and that one is dug out by Bozel. Thung and Bozel bumps it over. Hamlin, Zimmerman, cross court to Goldsberry, and great dig by Stevens. Honorable mention, Genak. And that one blocked back by the Broncos and off the head of Phelps. Phelps has taken a shot to the head in both matches of this regional tournament. Great block by Hamlin off the head of Phelps. She looks to be okay. And a service error by Goldsberry. And we're tied here at 3. Gutterman replaces Thung. And Abby Phelps is going to serve. Abby Phelps. GNAC Player of the Year with the serve. Bosnick, Zimmerman on the 50-50 ball. Good timing by Hall, but a little bit of miscommunication by the Vikings, and the Broncos with the point. Broncos trying to win this second set. Tied this thing up at 1. Vikings won the first set 25-22, and Hamlin is going to serve. Stevens, Bozel over the Phelps, and Phelps will get the kill. Abby Phelps now 4 kills on the match so far, go along with 7 digs. Great timing by Martin. But Phelps with too much power as Stevens is going to serve the senior. And Bosnick with the kill. Bosnick, first team All-CCAA. Bosnick now with 5 kills on the match as Fields Owens is out of the game. She's replaced by Griffiths. And Zimmerman's going to serve. Bozel behind her back to Davenport. That one dug out by Ballier. Zimmerman over the Martin. Looks to have mishit that ball a little bit, and Davenport just has to tap it over. Griffiths, Zimmerman back to Griffiths. She puts it away. Griffiths, the junior from Irvine, puts it away. You can see on this replay, great teamwork on the give and go. And serving again is Zimmerman. Zimmerman, newcomer of the year for the California Collegiate Athletic Association with the serve. Bozel over to Harper, and Harper bounces back. Much needed point by the Vikings. Stop a little bit of momentum by the Broncos. And Allison Davenport is going to serve. Great teamwork by the senior to assist to the junior. And the sophomore is going to serve. Bosnick, Zimmerman. Great set, but blocked back by Gutterman. And Bosnick hits it wide. We are tied here at 6. Evenly played match so far. Vikings won 25-22. And we are tied here at 6. Allison Davenport is going to serve again for the Vikings. Right-handed serve, just gets it over to net. Goldsberry, great serve, out-of-system play. As Bozel dekes it, and Martin just has to bump it over. Bozel cross court to Gutterman, and Goldsberry unable to handle that play, and a great catch in the crowd by a fan. The Vikings with a 7-6 lead now. Gutterman, great angle we saw here. Looked like Gutterman even put a little bit of finesse on that hit. Zimmerman over to Bosnick, and that one's blocked by Bozel. Hit back up by Harper. Out of system play over to Gutterman, and that one's dug out by Goldsberry. Bosnick over to Harper. Actually, check that. That was blocked by Harper. Great timing by Kaylee Harper, the junior. Vikings with 4 straight points now. They're up 8-6 as Davenport right-handed serve. And that one bumped out of bounds by Bosnick. And Coach Rosie Wegrich wants to call a timeout. Vikings are up 1-0, and they lead in the second set 9-6. We'll be right back. 5-0.
There are over 480,000 college athletes. Only 2% would go pro. That means over 470,000 will not get a shoe contract. No autographs. No private jets. No fan clubs. No Hall of Fame inductions. Instead, they will walk away with something much more valuable.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me.
You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter. Shortstop. High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
And welcome back to Weeku Court on the campus of Western Washington University for this semifinal matchup here in this West Regional Tournament between Cal Poly Pomona and the host Western Washington University. Vikings up 1-0. They won the first set 25-22. They lead here in the second set 9-6. Winner of this match will play Cal State San Bernardino tomorrow at 7 p.m. as Davenport serves. Bosnick comes away with the kill to stop the 5-0 run by the Vikings. Much needed timeout by Coach Rosie Wegrich, the Coach of the Year in the California Collegiate Athletic Association. Bosel over the Phelps. Great timing by the senior and a fantastic setter. That Bosel, fantastic set by Bosel. Vikings on a 6-1 run. And Thung in the game now to replace Gunnerman. And a great serve by Mei Thung. She gets the ace. 3 aces so far for the Vikings. Thung's going to serve again. Another good serve as Martin taps over. Good hustle, good dive by Bosel, but Martin will come away with the kill, and she's replaced by Hamlin. 11-8, Vikings with the lead. Andrea Ballier, libero of the year in the CCAA with the serve. Stevens, Bosel over the Phelps, and that one is out. Close call, but looked like it hit some gray, or all gray rather. And on the attack by Phelps, point Cal Poly Pomona. 2 straight points for the Broncos. A good serve by Ballier. And good timing, but good block by Bosel. As Griffiths just has to hit it over. Thung, Bosel over the Harper. Good block by Hamlin. Bosel. And over the Phelps, and she puts it away. Great placement by Ballier, but too much power by the GNAC Player of the Year. As you can see here. Great job by the senior. Vikings up 12-9. Taylor Lyle in the game now, as well as Michaela Hall to replace Kaylee Harper and Aubrey Stevens. Taylor Lyle with the serve. Bosnick, Zimmerman over the Hamlin. Great job by the Broncos to bounce back. They trail by 2 here. Griffiths out of the game now. Fields Owens back in the game. And Stevens is going to replace the serving specialist, Taylor Lyle, the senior. And Fields Owens is going to serve for the Broncos. Right-handed serve. Stevens, Bosel over to Phelps. Deflected. Fields Owens with the dig. Zimmerman over to Goldsberry, and Thung right there. Bosel cross-court to Phelps. And a great dig by Bosnick. Zimmerman over to the Hamlin. Great placement by Hamlin. And the Broncos now trail by 1 here in the second set. Great placement, smart play by the senior. Hamlin now with 8 kills on the night, game high. Broncos now down by 1, and Fields Owens is going to serve again. Fields Owens, the sophomore, with the serve. Phelps right there, Bosel behind her back to Hall. That one's blocked by Goldsberry, but it gets in there. Goes out of bounds. on the deflection. Point Vikings. Michaela Hall now with a team-high 7 kills. Vikings up 13-11 as Bozel knuckles it over. Goldsberry, and they're going to get Zimmerman with the double hit. 14-11. Vikings with the lead. Brett Bozel is going to serve again. One of 5 seniors on the squad. First team All-GNAC selection out of Brewster, Washington. Another serve with no rotation. Goldsberry just taps it over. Looks like she mistimed that jump. She comes out on top. Vikings up by 2, and Goldsberry is going to serve. She's actually going to be replaced. Looks like by Amanda Jaramillo. Amanda Jaramillo, the junior. First time all-tournament. Getting some playing time. Right-handed serve, good serve by the junior. Bozel over the hall, and she hits it wide. 14-13, Cal Poly Pomona. Trying to steal this second set here as Hall hits it wide, and Jaramillo, right-handed serve. Bozel, good save over the Hall. 50-50 ball, and Hamlin puts it away. Great job by the Broncos, and we're tied here at 14. Diane Flick-Williams wants a potential carry on that play, but Hamlin now, 9 kills. As Jaramillo, right-handed serve. Good serve by the junior. Bozel over the Phelps, and that one is dug out by Ballier. Bozel over the Phelps, and that one is blocked. Bosnick with the block, and the Broncos now have the lead, and Diane Flick-Williams wants a timeout. Vikings are up 1-0 in this semifinal West Regional Tournament, but Cal Poly Pomona now with the lead, 15-14. We'll be right back.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
And welcome back to Weeku Court on the campus of Western Washington University for this semifinal West Regional Tournament matchup between Western Washington University and Cal Poly Pomona. Vikings took the first set 25-22, but thanks to a 6-2 run by Cal Poly Pomona, they now lead here in the second set 15-14. Winner of this match will play tomorrow at 7 p.m. They will take on Cal State San Bernardino, who beat the Central Washington Wildcats before this match in 4 sets. Wildcats took the first set. Cal State San Bernardino took the next 3, and the number 1 team in the nation is going to play in the final, and they're going to play the winner of this matchup here. Jaramillo is going to serve, 4th straight serve for Jaramillo. Phelps, Jaramillo right there. Zimmerman cross court, tapped over by Bosnick. Thung right there. Bozel over to Davenport. Reels back, fields Owens, and Zimmerman just has to tap it. Great set by Bozel, pushed by Hall, but Jaramillo right there. Bosnick, a great reaction, and Bosnick's going to get credited with the kill. And Bosnick, 7 kills on the match. And the Broncos are now up by 2. Jaramillo again serving. First time all tournament getting some playing time. 5 straight serves for Jaramillo. And Phelps stops the run by the Broncos with the point. Gunnerman comes in for Thung, and Phelps is going to serve. You could see on that play, Phelps got a little curve on her kill. Serve for Phelps. Zimmerman, give and go to Bosnick, and that one is blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Good timing by Davenport, but Bosnick with her 8th kill of the match, and the Broncos are up 17-15. And Kristen Hamlin's going to serve. Kristen Hamlin having a good night again with 9 kills so far. Gutterman, Bozel over to Davenport, and good hustle by Fields Owens. Out of system play over to Bosnick, but that one is blocked back by Davenport. Davenport with the block. Kaylee Harper replaces Michaela Hall. And great timing by the sophomore. Good defensive stand. 18 blocks for the Vikings tonight. Bosnick hits it into the net. 2 straight points by the Vikings, and we are tied here at 17. Great net view here. And good serve by Aubrey Stevens. Zimmerman over the Martin, and that one's long. So 3 straight points by the Vikings. Taking advantage of 2 errors by Cal Poly Pomona. No timeout on the floor as Stevens with the serve. Martin and another block. That one by Gutterman. Fields Owens over the Bosnick, and that one blocked and goes out of bounds. So good response by Cal Poly Pomona. Bosnick now with her 9th kill, and she is tied with Hamlin for the team lead at 9. And Zimmerman with the serve. Great serve by the freshman. Phelps, Bozel over to Gutterman, and a block. That one was by Martin. And Cal Poly Pomona, 2 straight points. This match going point for point. Phelps, Bozel over to Gutterman, taps it over. Bosnick right there. Zimmerman behind her back to Griffiths, and that one is out. 19-19. First set saw Vikings win 25-22, but the match was tied at 20 apiece in the first set as well. Bosnick on the approach, and a good block by the Vikings. The Broncos unable to hit it over the net. That one looked to be by Kaylee Harper. Actually, Brett Bozel, the senior, with the block. Vikings up 20-19. Davenport with the good serve. Jaramillo still in this game. Martin deflects it. Phelps right there with the dig. Bozel taps it over. A great deke move by the senior. And Cal Poly Pomona wants a timeout. Great job by Brett Bozel, who's so good at doing that. And the Vikings up 21-19, and we're going to keep it here. Vikings with 3 straight points here, actually 2 straight points. They are up 21-19 here in the second set. They're trying to go into halftime with a 2-0 lead. Vikings beat Cal State East Bay yesterday in 3 sets. Move on to this round. Cal Poly Pomona won in a classic match against Azusa Pacific in 5 sets. And the winner of this match will take on Cal State San Bernardino tomorrow at 7 p.m. here at Carver Gym and Wiku Court. You can see some little ones dancing here. I believe that's called the floss. The Vikings, number 2 in the nation, number 1 in the region, hosting this tournament at the semi-newly renovated Carver Gymnasium. You can see a gentleman with the white hat here. That is basketball great Jeffrey Parker supporting the Vikings here. You can see some replays. Michaela Hall on the attack, and that one is blocked out of bounds. Michaela Hall on the night, 7 kills. Phelps also with 7 kills. Hall with a .545 hitting percentage. And Allison Davenport is going to serve again for the Vikings. Right-handed serve, just gets it over. Jaramillo. Bosnick, Phelps right there as she hits the net. Bozel, Gutterman, and great dig by Boyer. Fantastic timing by Harper. And you can see on this reaction, does a great job not touching the net as Wilder replaces Griffiths for the Broncos. And Harper with the kill. She now has 7. And Ballier just has to hit it over. Allison Davenport, Bozel over to Harper, and she puts it away. Kaylee Harper having a great tournament so far. She now leads the Vikings with 8 kills tonight. You can see on this replay, great assist by Brett Bozel. 23-19 Vikings lead. Davenport. And Bozel puts it back. Davenport with the great serve. Bosnick with the dig, but Bozel right there to hit it right back over. Crowd yells 1 point away from taking it, and Davenport with the unfortunate service error. As Goldsberry replaces looks like she replaces Jaramillo. Bosnick with the serve, good serve by Bosnick. Bozel over the Phelps, and good dig by Bosnick. Zimmerman over the Goldsberry, and that one's blocked by Bozel. Tries to pancake it on the attempt by Allison Davenport. The 2 straight points by Cal Poly Pomona. Vikings trying to go into halftime with a 2-0 lead. Cal Poly Pomona doesn't want to go away just yet. They want to try to tie this thing up at 1. Phelps with the placement. Wilder right there. Zimmerman cross court to Goldsberry. Taps it over. Davenport with the dig. And Ballier over the Wilder. That one could have gone long, but Phelps hits it, and that one goes long. 3 straight points by Cal Poly Pomona, and Diane Flick is going to call a timeout. Vikings, 3 straight set points. Cal Poly Pomona with 3 straight points of their own. We're going to keep things here. Vikings are up by 1 point here in this second set. You can see the bench, Cal Poly Pomona, not quitting here in this second set. Cal Poly Pomona faced a number of match points yesterday against Azusa Pacific in the 4th set. But they took a classic 4th set, 30-28 to force a 5th set, where they won 18-16. To move on to take on Western Washington, who afterwards beat Cal State East Bay in straight sets. The second-ranked team in the nation, the Vikings, number 1 in the region, hosting this year's West Regional Tournament. 1 point away from taking this second set here in this semifinal matchup. Winner of this match will play Cal State San Bernardino tomorrow at 7 p.m. Only match of the day tomorrow. 2 matches today, 4 matches yesterday. And again, the crowd yells 1. Bosnick with a great serve. Bosnick with the ace. And Cal Poly Pomona now 1 point away from tying this thing up. Great comeback by the Broncos as Bosnick is going to serve again. Bosnick, first team All-CCAA, the senior from Woodland Hills, California. Right-handed serve. Stevens, Bozel over the Phelps, and she puts it away. Clutch hit by the player of the year, and just like we saw last match, Cardoza from Cal State San Bernardino coming up with a clutch kill to end a set for Cal State San Bernardino. Abby Phelps, the player of the year for the GNAC Conference, does it herself. The Vikings take a very close second set, 25-23. They're up 2-0. Both teams switched benches here, and we're going to go on to this third set after this break. Vikings up 2-0. We'll be right back.
NCAA Teamworks is how the NCAA, member schools, student athletes, and corporate champions and partners actively engage in outreach efforts where national championships are played. Through initiatives such as NCAA Community 101 service learning projects, disaster relief efforts, youth clinics, backpack and school supply donations, and support of Special Olympics and the Make-A-Wish Foundation, the NCAA and its partners work together to leave a lasting legacy in the community. For more information on NCAA Teamworks, go to ncaa.com/teamworks.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
And welcome back to Weeku Court on the campus of Western Washington University, host college of this year's West Regional Tournament for the 2018 Division II women's volleyball season. And you're coming back to some highlights from the second set. The Vikings took the second set 25-23. They also took the first set 25-22. Vikings are now one set away from moving on to the regional championship match tomorrow at 7 p.m. That one will be against Cal State San Bernardino and Cal Poly Pomona. They look to try to make an incredible comeback against the second-ranked team in the nation. Cal Poly Pomona right there in both sets, losing 25-22, and in the third set, actually in the second set rather, we're down 24-19, made it 24-23, but a clutch kill by Abby Phelps, her 8th kill of the match, put away the second set. And we're getting ready for this third set here at Weeku Court. Let's go over some stats here from the first two sets. Kristen Hamlin and Andrea Bosnick with 9 kills apiece, 26 assists by Kira Zimmerman, and 12 digs by Andrea Bosnick, and 10 digs by Alex Ballier. 16 blocks for Cal Poly Pomona, and a 170 hitting percentage for the Vikings. 8 kills apiece by Kaylee Harper and Abby Phelps, 7 kills by Michaela Hall, 23 assists by Brett Bozel, 10 digs by Abby Phelps to go along with 7 digs by Aubrey Stevens. 9 team blocks through 2 sets for the Vikings at a 198 hitting percentage. And we're getting ready for this third set. The Vikings win this third set. They will sweep their way to the regional championship match. The Broncos, very good team here. Very capable of coming back here. And if they're going to come back, they're going to have to force 5 sets here at Weeku Court. May Thung serves it for the Vikings. Bosnick, Zimmerman, and over the Wilder. The Broncos start out with the point. Wilder now with 4 kills on the match. Cal Poly Pomona up 1-0. Ballier is going to serve. Libero of the year at CCAA. Second team all CCAA with the serve. And Harper with the placement, and Phelps is right there to put it away. On the dig by Cal Poly Pomona. Phelps puts it away. Stevens out. Harper out. Michaela Hall back in the game now, and serving specialist Taylor Lyle is going to serve for the Vikings. Lyle, the senior from Seaholm High School, just down the road. A great serve by the senior. Bosnick just has to tap it over. Bozel over to Hall, and that play was set up by the great serve by Taylor Lyle. If you don't get an ace, you'd like to hope that they don't have an attempt. You can see the Broncos just had to tap it over. And another great serve by Lyle. And she gets the ace. 2 straight great serves by Taylor Lyle. And Taylor Lyle now with her first ace. 4 aces for the Vikings on the night. And great deep move by Zimmerman, the freshman, newcomer of the year for the California Collegiate Athletic Association. She saw the middle of the court wide open. Great job by the freshman as Fields Owens is in the game now to replace Wilder. And she's going to serve. Fields Owens, the sophomore. Serving for the Broncos. Vikings up 3-2 here in this third set. Fields Owens serves it. Stevens, Bozel over the Harper. Actually checked at the Hall. That one is dug out by Bosnick. Zimmerman over to Hamlin, dug out by Thung. Bozel cross court to Phelps. Good placement. Fields Owens right there, and Hamlin on the attack. Blocked back by Hall. Zimmerman over to Goldsberry, and another block by Hall. Deke move by Zimmerman. Read like a book by the Vikings as Phelps on the attack. Dug out by Bosnick. Zimmerman over to Goldsberry. That one is dug out by Thung. Hamlin at the net, and she hits it right into the net. 4-2 Vikings with the lead here. Great defense by both teams. Great dig by Thung. And Hamlin with the attack air. As Bozel's going to serve again. No rotation on that serve. Ballier. Bosnick over the Goldsberry. Stevens right there. Bozel over the Davenport, and that's dug out by Ballier. Zimmerman behind her back. The Hamlin, and she again hits the net. So 4 hits by Cal State San Bernardino. Vikings up 5-2 here. Bozel's going to serve again. Bozel, right-handed serve. Knuckles it over. Bosnick, Zimmerman over to Hamlin, and Hamlin puts it away. Hamlin now double digits in kills. She has a game-high 10 kills on the night. Zimmerman with the assist. Zimmerman's 28th assist of the night as Goldsberry's going to serve. Jenna Goldsberry, the senior from Fresno City. Transfer from Fresno College. Bozel behind her back to Phelps. Taps it over. Good placement by the senior, and she gets the kill. 10 kills for Abby Phelps, tied with Kristen Hamlin for a game-high lead. As Thung comes out of the game now, Gunnerman back in the game, and Phelps with the serve. Bosnick, Zimmerman over the Hamlin, and Hamlin bounces back. Great job by the first-team all-selection in the CCAA conference. 11 kills on the night. Last night, we saw Hamlin put together a 32-kill night, putting the Broncos on her back, winning in 5 sets against Azusa Pacific. And Hall hits it long. 2 straight points by Cal Poly Pomona. Broncos trail by 1, and Hamlin is going to serve again. Right-handed serve by Hamlin. Stevens. Phelps over the Davenport, and she hits it into the net. So 3 straight points for the Broncos, capitalizing on a couple errors by the Vikings. This time jump and hit by Davenport. Gunnerman, Bozel over the Gunnerman, and that one goes wide. 3 straight errors by the Vikings. And Cal Poly Pomona with the lead here. Bozel over the Gunnerman, taps it over, good placement. Hamlin with a great dig. Bozel over the Davenport, and she hits it in there. Right on the line, Davenport with the response as Harper comes in for Hall. The Vikings now tied at 7 here in the 3rd set. They lead 2-0. 1 set away from moving on to the championship match against Cal State San Bernardino tomorrow at 7. Deflected, and Goldsberry with the kill. Goldsberry with her 5th kill of the match as Wilder replaces Fields Owens, and Zimmerman is going to serve for the Broncos. Zimmerman, the freshman from Redondo Beach, California, newcomer of the year in the CCAA, the serve. A lot of craziness at the net as Wilder just has to tap it over. Gutterman, 50-50 ball. And the point is going to go to the Vikings as Wilder touched the net. 8-8. Vikings tie this thing back up in the 3rd set. And unfortunately for Wilder, it wasn't on the attempt. It was when she hit the ground. She ran into it afterwards. Tough break for the Broncos. Bosnick on the attack, and she gets it. Bosnick now in double digits. 10 kills for the senior. Broncos up 9-8 here in this 3rd set. They're trying to force a 4th set, maybe even a 5th set. Bozel over to Davenport. That one's dug out by Zimmerman. Ballier over to Wilder on the attack. Dug out by Davenport. Bozel over to Harper. Barely gets it over. And the bench and Harper laughs as she definitely did not mean to do that. Paintbrush tip over. And Harper has so much power that sometimes she can dupe the other team when she barely hits it over, even when she's not trying to do so, as Harper now has 9 kills on the match. Thung over to Phelps, dug out by Ballier. Zimmerman over to Wilder, and that one Put away by Wilder. Hits it in between Phelps and Harper on the block attempt. As Martin comes out of the game now, replaced by Hamlin. And Bollier's going to serve. Wilder with her 5th kill of the match. Bollier with the serve, and she hits it into the net. Tough break for the Broncos for the service error. And Taylor Lyle back in the game now. Michaela Hall, Harper out, Stevens out. Taylor Lyle is going to serve for the Vikings. Lyle with 1 ace on the night so far. Another good serve. Zimmerman over the Wilder, deflected. Davenport right there. Bozel cross court to Phelps, taps it over. Not enough on it as Wilder reads it like a book. Phelps, power move right there, and she hits it. The Vikings are back up 11-10. Abby Phelps, 11 kills on the night. And that was a deep attack as Lyle is going to serve again. The senior with the serve. Goldsberry right there. It's Wilder. Puts it away. We're tied here at 11. Harper in the game for Lyle, and then Stevens in the game for Harper. And Fields Owens in the game for Wilder for the Broncos as Fields Owens slaps the ball with her right hand as she bounces it with 2. Gets ready to serve here. Throws it up in the air. Right-handed serve. Thung. Bozel over to Phelps. And a good dig by Bollier. Zimmerman. A little bit of miscommunication on that play by the Broncos. Bozel taps it over. Good reaction by Hamlin. She saw that one coming. And Cal Poly Pomona up 12-11. Deke move, but Hamlin timed it perfectly, and she gets it. And Hamlin will be credited with a block on that play. And Fields Owens hits it into the net. A couple of tough breaks, service errors by the Broncos in this set. It's kind of killed their momentum a little bit, and Bozel's going to serve for the Vikings. Bozel, right-handed serve. No rotation again. Good serve by the senior Zimmerman over to Hamlin. That one is dug out by Stevens. Bozel behind her back to Davenport. And good placement by Davenport. Allison Davenport, 4 kills on the match. Vikings now back up 13-12. Bozel's going to serve. 2 straight points by the Vikings. Winner of this match plays tomorrow at 7 p.m. against Cal State San Bernardino. And Hamlin, again, puts it away. First team All-CCAA. As Hamlin, 12 kills on the night. 32 kills last night in a classic 5-set victory against Azusa Pacific. Bozel over to Phelps, taps it over. Good placement by the senior. And great job by Bosnick, but Phelps there to block it. Bozel over the Phelps. Deflected, and good dig by Zimmerman. 50-50 ball, and Hamlin wins the 50-50 ball. And Hamlin responsible for 2 straight points. She has 14.5 points in this match. And we're only midway through set number 3. Bozel over the hall, deflected, dug out by Fields Owens. Zimmerman, a little bit of miscommunication there. Tough set by Zimmerman. Bozel over the hall, and another block by Hamlin. Hamlin, again, putting the team on her back. She's having a fantastic match. Another solo block by Hamlin. And Goldsberry with the good serve. Bozel over to Davenport, and she puts it in there. Davenport with the point, stops a 3-0 run by the Broncos. Thung out, Gunnerman back in, and Phelps is going to serve. Great job by Davenport to avoid Hamlin, but hitting it right on the line as Phelps with the serve. Good serve by the senior Bollier. Bosnick on the give and go, and good reaction by Gutterman off the deflected block. But Bosnick with 11 kills on the match. 16-14 Broncos with the lead. They're trying to force a 4th set and a 5th set. Shock the Vikings here at home. They could pull up this upset. It would be a great comeback. And it looks like they're going to get the Broncos for touching the net. but Allison Davenport with the kill. 2 straight points, actually 1 straight point by the Vikings. Zimmerman cross court to Bosnick. Great set by Zimmerman, but good block by Bolzel. Gutterman, and a good dig by Fields Owens. Zimmerman over to Bosnick. Good push to the back corner, but Phelps right there. Bolzel, and another push, and that one is in there with the assist by Bolzel. Great push by Harper. You can see here, just hits the line. And we're tied here at 16 as Stevens with the serve, the senior. Balye, Zimmerman, back in the game. We got Martin, and the senior puts it away. Cal Poly Pomona up 17-16 as Wilder replaces Fields Owens, and Zimmerman is going to serve. Desi Martin, CCAA honorable mention on the season. The senior from San Diego gets credited with that kill. Bolzel over the Davenport, deflected. Zimmerman right there. Balye over the Wilder, taps it over, and good placement by Wilder. 7 kills on the match. Wilder now with that kill, a .375 hitting percentage on the match. 2 straight points by Cal Poly Pomona. But another service error by the Broncos. That one by Zimmerman. Unfortunately, the Broncos will be kicking themselves if they drop this third set, because they've definitely been the better team here in this third set so far, but they've had 3 service errors. And a good push by Gutterman. Balye with the hustle, and Martin just has to tap it over. Davenport. Bolzel over the Harper, and 2 straight points for the Vikings. And we are tied here at 18. And a timeout by the Broncos. We're going to go to a break here. We're at the third set of this semifinal West Regional matchup between Western Washington and Cal Poly Pomona. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Weeku Court on the campus of Western Washington University for this West Regional Tournament for Division II Women's Volleyball. Vikings up 2-0, and they are tied here at 18 in the third set. Winner of this match will go on to play. A great block by Bolzel. They go on to play Cal State San Bernardino, and a great deke move by the freshman Zimmerman, setting it over. And after that great block by Bolzel, Zimmerman, newcomer of the year in the CCAA, with the deke. Bosnick with the serve. Bolzel behind her back. The Harper deflected. A good job by Cal State to keep that one alive. Gutterman, Bolzel over the Harper, and Harper puts it away. And we're tied here at 19. All 3 sets incredibly close. Bolzel behind her back, set the Harper. Gutterman out of the game now. Maythung in. Cal State San Bernardino waits. They will play the winner of this match, and they are definitely watching. Tapped over by Wilder. Stevens right there. Bolzel over the Phelps. Dug out by Balye. Tapped over by Martin. Bolzel over the Harper. And a good placement kill by Kaylee Harper. Kaylee Harper now 13 kills on the match. And that is difficult for the Broncos to defend when one time she does a power move and the next time she does a placement attack. 20-19, Western Washington with the lead. 20-19, and Phelps. That one is dug out by Balye. Stevens, Bolzel over the Phelps. Dug out by Ballier again. Zimmerman over to Goldsberry. Doesn't seem to get over the net, but they aren't credited with a 4 hit. A lot of craziness. And as you can see here, I just got knocked over. 20-20. We're tied here again on the Phelps attack, and she puts it away. So after some chaos, as the ball came and knocked over my headset, computer, and everything, we're back in live action, and the Vikings with a point as Griffiths comes in the game now for Wilder. The camera was able to see it was chaos over here, but we're back as Taylor Lyle's back in the game now, as well as Michaela Halls. Hamlin puts it away. Hamlin having a great tournament, 13 kills on the match. As Stevens replaces Lyle. On the court for the Vikings, we got Hall, Phelps, Davenport, Thung, Stevens, and Bozel, Fields, Owens, Bosnick, Ballier, Goldsberry, Zimmerman, and Hamlin for Cal Poly Pomona. Thung, Bozel over to Phelps, Fields, Owens right there, Zimmerman over to Hamlin, but Stevens reads it. Good push. The better defense by Fields, Owens as Goldsberry on the approach. Another great dig and great move by Bozel to put it in there. Fantastic move by the senior. You can see on this replay, fantastic job by Bozel to read the play, saving it from going over the net or hitting the net. And we're going to keep things here. The Vikings are up 22-21 here in this third set. They are 3 points away from sweeping and moving on to the championship match tomorrow at 7 p.m. against Cal State San Bernardino. And here's a great angle that we have here on the replay. Bozel felt no one in the front right of that court. She hits blue. Great job by the senior. And so far, I would say that's the play of the match. Cal Poly Pomona with the timeout. They're trying to take this third set. They want to bounce back, string together some points, and force a fourth set for where they'll try to force a fifth set. And if they're able to come back, it would be incredible against the number 2 team in the nation. The Vikings up 2-0. Earlier today, we saw Cal State San Bernardino beat Central Washington in 4 sets to punch their ticket for the championship match tomorrow. And the winner of tomorrow's championship match, which will be between Cal State San Bernardino and these 2 teams on the court right now, will move on to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the Elite 8 and will represent the West region as Bozel serves after that incredible hit. Great timing by Michaela Hall. Bosnick over to Goldsberry and a block, but that one goes through. 22-22. And Cal Poly Pomona is playing one heck of a match here, as they have scored 22 points in all 3 sets. As Goldsberry's out of the game now, replacing her is Amanda Jaramillo. Jaramillo, when put in the match in set number 2, had 5 straight serves, and Phelps with the placement. Gabby Gunnerman replaces May Thung, and you can see there Phelps with the serve. Bosnick, and that one deflected and out of bounds. So point Cal State San Bernardino. Bosnick with the kill. Bosnick, another great match for the senior. 12 kills so far. Bosnick 12 kills, 17 digs. Buzzle over the hall, deflected, and Jaramillo Zimmerman over to Bosnick. That one goes out. No deflection on that play, and the Vikings 1 point away from moving on to the championship match against Cal State San Bernardino. Stevens with the serve. Good serve by the senior. Bosnick, Zimmerman over the Martin, and good dig by Phelps. And over to Harper to put it away, but she hits it into the net. And you could hear the air come out of the building. They were getting ready to explode. But we are tied here as 24 as Cal Poly Pomona still alive here. Vikings trying to sweep. Phelps, Buzzle over to Davenport, and she puts it away. Allison Davenport, the sophomore from Auburn, Washington, puts it away. Davenport, her 8th kill of the match. Vikings, one more match point as Davenport serves. Bosnick, miscommunication, Jaramillo. Great hustle to keep their season alive as Basel over to Harper, taps it over. Griffiths, who's in the game now, Jaramillo over the Bosnick. She hits it long, and that's how this match is going to end. The Vikings win in straight sets, and they move on to the championship match tomorrow against Cal State San Bernardino. Congratulations to Cal Poly Pomona. They gave one heck of a fight. And even though the Vikings won in straight sets, all 3 sets were incredibly close. Vikings won 25-22, 25-23, and 26-24. And tomorrow you're going to see a match for the ages here at Weeku Court as the #1 team in the nation, Cal State San Bernardino will face the #2 team in the nation, the Western Washington University Vikings. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. as the Vikings bench thanks their fans. And that was the last play here. As Bosnick hits it long, but good all-around match by both teams. And the Vikings will go on to play Cal State San Bernardino tomorrow at 7 p.m. here at Weeku Court. Just a moment, we're going to give you some stats from this matchup. And the winner of tomorrow's match at 7 p.m. will move on to the Elite Eight in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on November 29th. That tournament will go from the 29th to the 1st of December and will represent the West region. And here are some stats from the match here, starting with Cal Poly Pomona. Kristen Hamlin leads the Broncos in kills with 13. Bosnick with 12 kills. 38 assists by Zimmerman. 18 digs by Ballier. 11 digs by Fields Owens. Hitting percentage of .206 and 9 team blocks. For the Vikings, 13 kills apiece by Phelps and Harper. Yesterday they had 14 kills apiece. 36 assists by Buzzle. 14 digs by Phelps. 13 digs by Stevens. 9 team blocks with a hitting percentage of .201, and the Vikings are moving on to tomorrow's championship match against Cal State San Bernardino at 7 p.m. I'm Sean Church. Thanks for joining us tonight. Join us tomorrow as we will see a match for the ages. Have a good night and drive home safely.